How to fix War Thunder ghost shells and no damage bug. Welcome back to Tenebalta, the infamous War Thunder ghost shell bug, where your rounds pass completely through enemy armor, or you receive a frustrating message stating the enemy temporarily cannot be damaged, ruins the ground-realistic battle experience. Our Tenebalta technical team has thoroughly investigated this critical issue, which stems from a volatile combination of spawn protection mechanics, severe server-client desynchronization, and localized packet loss. During our deep dive diagnostics, we discovered that client-side hit registration frequently fails to synchronize with the server's authoritative state during chaotic matches. Today, we are sharing our exclusive, step-by-step diagnostic process to eliminate these phantom hits, stabilize your network, and restore perfect ballistics. During our investigation into the prompt stating the enemy temporarily cannot be damaged, we verified that while this triggers normally during active spawn protection, seeing it mid-map signifies a critical server desync. The server essentially fails to update the enemy's coordinates, causing your client to shoot a phantom hitbox. To correct this baseline synchronization, we must first strictly limit your matchmaking regions. Tenebalta's testing showed that selecting automatic server regions drastically increases the chances of ghost shells due to fluctuating ping and aggressive routing. Open your game mode selection menu and manually select only the single closest geographical server to your location. This ensures the server tick rate aligns perfectly with your physical client inputs. Our network diagnostics revealed that lingering IP configurations heavily disrupt War Thunder's continuous packet delivery system. Open the command prompt as an administrator and type ipconfig/flushdins, followed immediately by netch winsock reset. Restart your computer to rebuild a completely clean transmission path to the game servers. We discovered that War Thunder's legacy server infrastructure occasionally struggles with modern IP6 routing protocols, resulting in unregistered penetrations. Navigate to your network connections, right-click your active adapter, and open Properties. Uncheck the Internet Protocol version 6 box and save the changes to force stable IP4 routing. Tenebalta's team found that a corrupted easy anti-cheat service can silently block damage registration as a false positive security measure. Navigate to your War Thunder installation directory, open the Easy Anti-Cheat folder, and run the setup executable. Click the Repair button to ensure the anti-cheat module communicates flawlessly with the server without intercepting damage packets. A bloated local cache frequently causes the client to load outdated collision models, leading to shells visually phasing right through solid armor plates. Open your main War Thunder directory and completely delete the folder named cache. The game will automatically rebuild fresh, highly accurate collision parameters upon your next launch. Even minor file corruption in the ballistics engine will cause your client to calculate penetration angles differently than the authoritative server. Open the War Thunder launcher, click the wrench icon in the top right corner, and select Check Files. Allow the system to deeply scan and replace any compromised registry or asset files. Our testing confirmed that default network adapter settings prioritize power saving over stable, uninterrupted packet transmission. Open Device Manager, expand Network Adapters, double-click your primary controller, and navigate to the Power Management tab. Uncheck the option that allows the computer to turn off the device to save power to prevent micro-disconnections. Packet fragmentation is a primary culprit for the ghost shell phenomenon during intense tank battles where data loads spike. Open an elevated command prompt and find your optimal maximum transmission unit size by pinging a stable server with various packet sizes. Adjust your router's MTU setting to match the highest unfragmented value to guarantee complete data delivery for every fired shell. Windows background data transfers frequently choke the precise bandwidth required for War Thunder's complex volumetric armor calculations. Press the Windows key, search for Delivery Optimization Settings, and toggle off the feature that allows downloads from other personal computers. This simple step reserves your entire bandwidth spectrum exclusively for high-priority game traffic. For players using modern graphics cards, severe input latency can cause you to fire slightly after the server registers the enemy moving out of your crosshairs. Navigate to the War Thunder graphics options and set NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency to the On Plus Boost configuration. Our analysis confirms this synchronizes your physical mouse clicks with the absolute latest render frame. Outdated network interface controller drivers consistently generate network microstutters that the server misinterprets as packet loss. Visit your motherboard manufacturer's official website and download the absolute latest local area network or Wi-Fi drivers for your specific model. Perform a clean installation to eliminate any legacy driver conflicts that might delay your firing telemetry. Default Internet Service Provider domain name servers are often too slow to reliably resolve the dynamic IP shifts of the central server clusters. Open your IP4 properties and manually change your DNS server addresses to the Cloudflare standard of 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 0, 1. This specific swap drastically reduces the initial connection delay and maintains a tighter grip on the server state. Windows full-screen optimizations frequently interfere with War Thunder's native exclusive full-screen rendering, causing visual client desync. Locate the executable file in your game directory, right-click it to access properties, and select the Compatibility tab. Check the box to disable full-screen optimizations and apply the override for high-scaling behavior. During our extensive troubleshooting, we noticed that switching to the work-in-progress client sometimes bypasses broken server nodes affecting the live build. Open the War Thunder launcher and check the box in the bottom right corner to activate this alternate state. This downloads experimental networking patches that frequently resolve undocumented ghost shell bugs and hit registration anomalies. If your local network suffers from high traffic, your router might be aggressively queuing War Thunder's telemetry packets behind background streaming data. Access your router's administrative dashboard and locate the Quality of Service Settings panel. Add your personal computer to the highest priority tier to ensure your firing commands always reach the server before the enemy moves. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more.